doing straight out of New Orleans, Louisiana. Boy for your DJ. CEO made the beat, and you know this go retarded.
They watch, they hate, then they copy.
Welcome to Red Lipstick Vibes, where the vibes are always positive. Now, child, listen, there's a little disclaimer, okay? All views and opinions are not the views of the host. This is a space for all to share their views respectfully and on topic, baby. If you are triggered or bothered by someone's opinions or thoughts, address them directly. Do not come for me, child. There is no censorship here unless you are targeting someone personally with the intent of being messy and rude. Let me be clear. We are here to understand all thoughts, views, and address the topics or questions that are being asked. I want to keep the conversation going to gain understanding from all men and women, respectfully. Now, let's start the show, baby.
Good day, everybody. How's everybody doing on this afternoon? Thank you guys for tuning in to a Super Sunday. And today we are going to be talking about the jealous mother syndrome. So before we get started, I'm going to share a clip to kind of give us a breakdown of what we're about to talk about on today. This is going to be a double header because right after this show, we will be going over to Promote Conscious Parenting, where the conversation will continue. So let's get the announcements out the way. This evening at 8 p.m. on Eastern Time, Miss She Said will be going live for Shame Sunday. Tomorrow, I will be going live at 7 Eastern Time. Tuesday, Promote Conscious Parenting. And then on Wednesday, Try Reacts. So we got a little busy week going on this week. So thank you guys for tuning in. I know that Ladies First is going on right now, but we are going to go through it because we have another live to go to. So let me take her down. All right. So you guys know the goals. The goals are always the same. 10 memberships, $80 and $80 for the paper towel fund via Cash App or PayPal at Red Lipstick Vibes or $Red Lipstick Vibes. Thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you guys hit that like button and all that other good stuff. So I have a clip and I want y'all to watch so we can talk about what the topic is going to be. So here we go.
I don't care what nobody say, parents can be jealous of their children too. And sometimes parents being jealous of their children will be disguised as tough love. I'm here to tell you they be disguising it and masking it as tough love. Like I used to feel like when I was growing up that my mom used to make our lives harder, like purposely harder, and disguise it as I'm just trying to teach y'all, I'm trying to train y'all up, when all the while she was competing. You don't notice this stuff when you're looking at your mom like that's my mom. She would never do something like that. But the reality is when you stop seeing your parent as your parent and you start to see them as a person, you start to realize that they be broken sometimes. They be jealous sometimes. They be competing sometimes. And while you never want to think about it that way, the biggest way that you can get yourself free from the strongholds of your parent, from being so bruised and emotionally tormented by your parent, is by understanding that they are a person too. Understanding that sometimes the enemy can use them too. They be having things that are making them act in such a way that they cannot properly parent you or mother or father you. And that's a conversation that I don't think is talked about enough.
Have you ever experienced a use of any drug?
I smoke weed for my anxiety.
Okay.
That's the only thing I do because I dare not touch another thing looking at you.
So what makes you think you're better than this?
My daughter I can stand and say that I watch my daughter walk.
So what makes
Can you stand and say that you watch me walk?
Well, I couldn't walk.
Okay then.
I couldn't walk. I had to wear
Okay then. You were in pain. Why inflict that on me? Knowing that you were in pain.
So stop right there.
Giving to your child.
Stop right there. Stop right there. I know you.
Let's talk a little bit about mothers not liking their daughters. When a mother does not like their daughter or they're jealous of their daughter, I don't care how much she try to hide it. I don't care how much people try to convince her that it's not true. It is something about that daughter will feel that in her spirit. She feels it. She feels it when she's around her mother. She feels it when she's around her other family members. She feels that, hey, why is she treating them different than she treat me? Why does it seem like she gives them more attention, affection, or love than she gives me? Why does it seem as if she's rejecting me constantly for something I did not do? Mothers not liking their daughters. A mother that does not like their daughter is very narcissistic, selfish, and in the spirit of Jezebel when a mother can birth a child that she is jealous of. That is very toxic. Can you imagine the household can you imagine the pain and the trauma that a daughter would have to endure to be raised by someone who, one, does not like them, two, they're jealous of them, and three, because they don't like them and they're jealous of them, they want to break their spirit. That is what narcissistic moms do. When they have a jealousy towards their daughter, their goal, maybe they voice it, even if they don't voice this, their goal is to break them down. They want to break what's in them.
Whew, I don't know about y'all, but that last part was kind of powerful. Okay. that was a very good point of what she was saying, and I have found some clips that we're gonna go through, and it's gonna go through a lot of the things that she just said. How a lot of times these moms are jealous of their daughters more than their sons, and it's traumatizing. It's traumatizing. So we're gonna go through it. Let me do this right now. Let's see. And shout out to Black TV in the house, Lost in Translation in the house. I saw Sis in the house as well. I know she's getting ready for her show. That's going to be happening in about an hour. So we're going to get through this real quickly. So, shout out to, hey, Ami Vet is in the house as well. You guys, please make sure you don't forget the goals for today. 10 memberships for only $2.99 and $80 towards the paper towel fund. Via Cash App or PayPal at Red Lipstick Vibes. Okay. All right. So let's remove the chat box and all that because we need to get our stuff up here. Okay. I need to make me smaller. All right. So let's get into this lesson. Not going to be up here long. We're going to go through this. Hopefully this is going to help somebody.
A lot of people hit me up for interviews. Y'all gonna have to come out the fucking pockets because I'm not doing shit for free. 3,500 to 10K is my range. Y'all pay Dr. Umar thousands of dollars to get the fuck on there and talk. Y'all gonna pay me the same shit. Fuck.
We in the building. Hit the Cash App, $FDMG school. Hit the Cash App, $.
I had to play it. Okay. I had to play it. I haven't played that one in a minute. All right, let's get into this lesson, y'all, because we have a busy day. Here we go. So y'all know the series that I've been doing for the past couple of months, and we were doing the Mommy Dearest series, and where we talked about all of the mother-associated syndromes, the types of mothers, and how it affects the children, and some results and solutions. I never want to talk about something where I don't want to give no solutions to it or ways to kind of help you, especially help the child maneuver through these types of syndromes and toxic mothers and cold mothers or the different type of behaviors, right? So let's move on. All right, what is jealousy? Jealousy is a complex emotional response that arises when a person feels threatened by the possibility of losing something they value, usually a relationship, status, affection, or possession to someone else. There are 4 types of jealousy. Romantic jealousy, you can pause and read. Sibling or family jealousy. Social jealousy, and professional jealousy. Hey, TC's in the house. Healthy versus toxic jealousy. Now, there is a component of having a healthy jealousy can reveal what you deeply value and signal where boundaries or relationships are. Oh, I'm sorry, I read it wrong. Where signal where boundaries or communication is needed. Toxic jealousy leads to control, manipulation, accusations, and destruction of trust or relationships. In short, jealousy is like the storm inside the soul. A signal that something you treasure feels at risk. Left unchecked, it poisons. But when examined honestly, it can reveal your deepest needs and fears. So here are some root causes of jealousy. The root causes of jealousy are often linked to insecurities, fear of loss, low self-esteem. These feelings can stem from past experiences, relationship dynamics, or in general lack of confidence. Jealousy can also be triggered by comparison with others. And that's going to come up when we get into the mother-daughter dynamic, leading to feelings of inadequacy and envy. Here's a more detailed breakdown. You can pause and read it. Insecurity and low self-esteem, fear of loss and abandonment, comparison and envy. Comparing our lives to each other, particularly in social media, can trigger feelings of inadequacy and envy. Seeing someone's success or happiness can highlight your own perceived lack, leading to jealousy. And please keep this in mind because this is going to come up again. This is going to come up again. Past trauma and unresolved emotional wounds. This is a big one. That's going to come up again. Relationship dynamics, unhealthy relationship patterns, communication problems, and power struggles can fuel jealousy. Cultural and social influences as well. So let's get into what mental illnesses are associated with jealousy. Obsessive compulsive disorders, reflecting recurrent intrusive thoughts, compulsive behaviors related to concerns about infidelity. Jealousy is a prominent feature for those with narcissistic personality disorder, borderline personality disorder. These two groups are a significantly different approach of coping, resulting in different behavior patterns, neither of which is optimal. A mother who is self-obsessed or need consistent attention may be described as narcissistic or a narcissistic mother. So these are some of the mental illnesses. You can pause and read. All right, let's get into it. What is jealous mother syndrome? Jealous mother syndrome is not a recognized psychological term or diagnosis. However, the term is often used to describe a situation where a mother experienced maternal jealousy towards a daughter or son. This can involve feelings of envy, competition, or insecurities when a child experiences success, happiness, or attention from others. Keep that in mind because that is going to come up a lot when we go through this, okay? Maternal jealousy can have a significant impact on mother-daughter relationships, leading to conflict, tension, and emotional distance. Daughters may feel confused, hurt, or resentful, impacting their self-esteem, self-worth, sense of worth. Mothers may also experience guilt, shame, or frustration. While maternal jealousy is a frightened topic, it's not a rarity. It is not. It is very common. Even daughters who enjoy relatively close, if sometimes turbulent, relationships with their mother reports that rivalry, if not jealousy per se, can animate their conversations. All right. Pause and read, guys. These are signs your mother is jealous of you. Very dismissive. Dismissing your accomplishments. They are verbally aggressive towards you. You know, always cussing you out, you know, that kind of thing. Right? She's controlling, unavailable. She ignores your needs. Brother, you just sniping people. Combative. She picks fights with you and your family. She's unreliable. She's self-evolved. Right, brother. Right. She's self-evolved. Excessive need for admiration. She tends to exaggerate her own success over yours. You know how sometimes people do that. When you tell them that you did something, then all of a sudden they did it or they did it better. You know, just trying to dismiss your accomplishments and just focus on them. Competing. This is a big one. This is going to come up when we talk about the mother-daughter dynamic. Your mom is always trying to steal the spotlight from you. She compares you to her. She talks behind your back. You know, be whispering with the family members, be talking bad about you, talking trash to you, talking trash about you, you know, to the church and to the school and everywhere. Anything that you associate with, she's gonna talk behind your back. She wants to make you look bad as possible because she doesn't want the spotlight off of her. Your decisions are always under attack. She lacks empathy. She never lets things go. That goes with the verbal aggression and being combative, but likes to fight. You know, you want to fight about something that you did when you was 2. She never want to let it go. Now, here is a very interesting one. She's weird about your relationship with your dad. We're going to get into that. Because in my studies, I have found that in a 2-parent household, this is the number one reason why there's jealousy. Especially if you are daddy's girl. Trust me, I know. I experienced that one. If you are daddy's little girl, trust me. Black, what did you talk? I'm about to put you in timeout. What is you talking about? What are we talking? We not talking about that. Black, you about to be on punishment. Okay. Expresses displeasure with your relationships. She always got something to say about your relationships. Even if you're in a really good relationship, she's going to try to undermine it. Guilt tripping. Disrespect of personal boundaries. She criticizes you, body shaming you. She's known to overreact over everything. Everything. You can, for example, you can leave something on the sink, and baby, she's gonna turn that into the 4th of July if you left something in the sink. Just overreacting, ready to beat you up over a spoon or a fork in the sink. You say that's a Mike Epps skit? Oh, okay, because brother, I don't be knowing that stuff. So you need to put that in parentheses and say this is from a skit, because sometimes I don't watch that kind of stuff. Y'all know this. I don't watch that kind of stuff. If nobody's being killed in blood and gore, or Michael Myers or something, I don't watch it. So when y'all be referencing stuff that I don't watch, y'all need to put a little side note in there so I know what y'all talking about. Okay, that would be helpful. All right, let's get into it. I'm gonna do the link one more time. And since I'm off camera, you do not have to be on camera. Here you go. I just have to see you in the back. All right, let's get into it, because this is one of the main pieces. Now, don't think that I'm just going to talk about mother-daughter relationship. We're going to get into the mother and son too, because sometimes the mamas can be jealous of the sons too. We're going to get into that, but let's deal with the mamas and the daughters first, okay? We're going to deal with the mamas and the daughters. Let me move this out so y'all can see. All right, mother-daughter toxic relationships, y'all. Our cultural discomfort with mother's jealousy might well be fueled by other streams. How uneasy we are with female rivalry generally. Yes, the word frenemy has been kicked around since the 1950s, but that doesn't mean that we're open to discussing how much female jealousy and envy is out there. And believe me, it is out there. Signs of a toxic relationship between a mother and daughter. The daughter feels suffocated, belittled, or constantly criticized. The daughter may be demanding and critical as well. She's going to mimic what she's being taught. She's mimicking her mother. So if that's what the mother's going to do, she's going to do. 9 times out of 10, what happens is, especially if there's another sibling in the household, the way that she's being treated, she's gonna treat the other siblings the same way, because she's going to mimic what she's being taught. Emotional neglect in mother-daughter relationships affects up to 30% of adult daughters. That's a lot. That is a lot. 30%. Mother and daughters every now and then battle to get along due to loads of motives, changing occasions, generational variations, and differing personalities can lead to conflict. Additionally, unresolved emotional patterns from the beyond may also make a contribution to the strained relationships. A mother might feel threatened. Let's say that again. A mother might feel threatened by her daughter's youth and success. Let me pull her, because she is covering it up. This can lead to resentment and trying to bring her daughter down. It creates a bad environment of competition. What do you guys think about that? What do you guys think about that last statement? Do you think that is the accurate statement? That 9 times out of 10, the mother might feel threatened by the daughter's youth or success. Let's go. Here is the big one. All right. Reasons why mothers are jealous. Let's get into it. Mothers can enjoy, I'm so mad that they put mothers can enjoy jealousy towards their daughter for numerous reasons. Narcissism, menopause, regret, or emotional absence are common factors. Additionally, opposition of interests and unresolved past issues may be a contribution. Envy allows insecure mothers to feel temporarily better about herself. When she envies, then criticizes and devalues the daughter, she diminishes the threat to her own fragile self-esteem. That's deep right there. Now, here is one that's very interesting: developmental sabotage. And this is one, it's going to come up tomorrow when I do my show on tomorrow. Because if you pause and read, you can understand why when we go to the show tomorrow, you can understand why I won't say this. While young girls are growing up, she uses her mother as the primary example of how to be a girl, woman, friend, lover, and person in the world. If this same mother is putting her down and jealous of her accomplishments, the child not only becomes confused, but often gives up. Because it is the job of the parent to fill each developmental stage with nurturing, love, support, and encouragement. The daughter finds an emptiness that she cannot explain. Most children want to please their parents, so if given the mixed message, it is easier and perhaps even safer to do nothing and therefore not expose one's self-criticism. The message from the mom is, if at first you don't succeed, give up. How many times we have seen, I know I've seen, because we got a lot of people talking about, I don't know what you're talking about because the people I'm around. Oh, I ain't never seen that. Well, how many times have you been on TikTok or Instagram? You have heard women say how their mothers failed them. My mama didn't teach me this. My mama didn't teach me that, because they were developmentally sabotaging them because they don't want their daughters to be better than them. If I am living in the projects, I am not going to celebrate you graduating from high school going to college, because I don't want you to be better than me. We're not doing that. So when the young girl is growing up, she wants her to be a mini me, not better than me. Y'all understand what I'm saying? Distorted relationships with the father. Here we go. Of course, children need to have healthy relationships with both parents, but if the mother is jealous of the relationship with the daughter has with the father, it's going to be a problem. It's going to be a problem because in their mind, you are now the other woman. You're taking the love and attention that she once got in her mind, not understanding that a daughter-father relationship is totally different from a wife and a husband relationship. But in her mind, no. And here's the other one, incest. When I was talking to brother and sister yesterday, when I was like, I was surprised, but not surprised about this one. And you're going to see the quote on other woman in this section as well. So both of them can go together with this one. The most extreme cases, and you know what? I actually have a clip regarding this. In most extreme cases, mother-daughter jealousy appears in families where there is incest. If the father is the offender, or boyfriend is the offender, or she has been offended by someone close, the mother becomes jealous of the father-daughter relationship, or you being in close proximity. Then she too becomes an offender and cannot put the daughter first. Instead, she sees the daughter like the other woman. And then in turn, if we go back up to the developmental sabotage, and we're going to see a clip from Ayana Van Zandt show, a lot of times when the mother had experienced these types of abuse, she subconsciously, or I don't want to say subconsciously. Well, yeah, sometimes they know what some will be knowing what they're doing. Will put the daughter in the same position to be hurt, to be abused as well. Because again, it goes back to the developmental sabotage. She does not want the daughter to experience a better life than her. If I had to cry about this, if I had to deal with this, if I had to do this, and if I had to go through that, you're going to go through it too. You will not be better than me. Y'all understand what I'm saying? The pain of being unloved. In all cases, the maternal jealousy towards the daughter is left with a little support for who she is as a whole person. She feels unloved, and as Mother Teresa aptly wrote, the most terrible poverty is loneliness and the feeling of being unloved. Envy is an anger that destroys a developing woman. It is it's terrifying for a child at any age. So if she has experienced this, most likely she's going to project it onto the daughter. Because what happens is the mom see herself in the daughter. So she wants her daughter to mirror her. So in mirroring her, not just in looks, but everything from emotions to pain to have everything she wants the daughter to mirror, including being unloved. And here's another interesting one. Mothers often reach menopause. Ladies that are in your late 30s, going into your 40s, 50s, perimenopause is a thing. Okay, shout out to sis. We will doing a show on that soon. Before you get into menopause, you got perimenopause, and that starts as early as the 30s. Okay, y'all wonder why y'all acting crazy and moody and stuff and different. Well, we'll talk about that later. But okay, let's get back to it. Mothers often reach menopause when their young daughters are developing into beautiful young women, and some say that it may be normal for mothers to have some touchy feelings about aging. Again, I don't want you to look better than me or be better than me. And with the fluctuation of the hormones and that happens during menopause, all these things are heightened. Okay? Y'all get what I'm saying? I'm going to get to the chat in a minute. Let's get to some effects. Effects. A daughter will experience fear of abandonment. She will become a people pleaser. She will have difficulty expressing her emotions. Extreme self-criticism, lack of empathy, insecure attachment styles, low self-esteem, codependency. Some develop eating disorders, irritable bowel syndrome, IBS, acid reflux, chronic stress equals cortisol. And then when you see these young ladies, they're so young and they got these aprons on their bellies, and some haven't even had a baby or anything. That's the cortisol. Cortisol gives you belly fat. Weakened immune system, weight gain, blood pressure issues, stomach ache, nausea, headaches, migraines, chronic pain, fatigue, skin issues, nightmare, night sweat, sleep paralysis, and insomnia are some of the effects of dealing with this type of mother. Let's stop right here. I have a clip. And so we're going to go through the clip, y'all. We're going to stop right here and we're going to go through the clip.
What's so sad is that a lot of mothers are so jealous of their daughters. I don't know if it's because they're in their prime, but the real problem is that no one holds these mothers accountable.
The mother, especially when it's a girl child, is the most dangerous. The mother fucks up her daughter's life. She fucks up her daughter's career. She fucks up her daughter's love life. If you're having difficulty getting married or having difficulty keeping a man, look at your mother. She is the major culprit. Everybody else comes after your mother. You know, I know it's the most horrifying thing and it's the saddest thing, but the jealousy of a mother towards her offspring is real. Many mothers don't want their children to do better than them, even though they say they, especially.
Didn't I just say that? Many mothers do not want their daughters to be better than them. And when we were in the Discord this morning, I brought up the fact that I think, especially now, I think it has to do with a lot of the competition comes in because the age gap between the mother and the daughters now are so close in proximity. So it's like you have the mama is 29, then and the daughter's 14. Like, because they had them so early when they were just babies, and they didn't even have a chance to grow up. And so it's like the mother and the daughter are growing up together. So in turn, I think that does play a part in the struggle. What y'all think?
Especially daughters, they will say the right words, even go to church and go Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. But in the dead of the night, in the darkness, when they think they can't be seen, they are the ones who fuck up your life, and your life just does not make sense to you. A mother fucks up her daughter's life.
Y'all gotta go watch that video. Oh my God. She's talking about mothers who are jealous of their daughters. Wow. These kind of mothers are dangerous to your existence. Whenever you try to separate yourself from them, they make up all kind of shit. They'll say they dying. They'll act like you the worst child that was ever born. They try to live vicariously through you. Nothing you do is ever good enough for these hoes. When I tell you, sometimes your worst enemy can be the person who gave birth to you. Boy, that's some dangerous shit. And a lot of us...
Boy, woo! Sometimes your worst enemy can be the person that gave birth to you. Let that sink in for a second. Sometimes your worst enemy can be the person that pushed you into this world. Let's continue.
We push that shit on the back burner and act like it doesn't exist. But you need to pay attention to your childhood up until right now. See, you weren't responsible for your childhood, but for right now, accountability must be taking place right now. And understand that some of y'all life is the way it is because your mother intentionally fucked it up. She did it on purpose. Because if she didn't get a chance to do some of the things that you're doing now, she definitely...
What did I just say? Did I just say that? She does not want you to have a better life than her. So for example, if she puts in her mind, if I ain't had no husband, I'm not gonna teach you no wife skills. I'm not gonna teach you to cook. I ain't gonna teach you nothing. I'm not gonna teach you how to respect a man. I'm not gonna teach you how to talk to one. I'm not gonna teach you how to be feminine, because I don't want you to have I don't want you to have a better outcome in life than I do. When I say that, is like the most selfish thing ever. When you think that once you bring a child into this world, the main thing you want is for them to have more or a better life than you had, to provide them a better life, making sure they succeed. Let's continue.
stand your ass because you got a way to get out and she couldn't get out. So when they feel trapped, they use your ass as a pawn on the chessboard to keep you sedated like they always have been.
Because I was molested myself. I was actually molested by...
Now, here is the part when we were talking about the incest thing, right? This is the one I wanted y'all to see. Where this young lady, the mother, was assaulted by the family member, right? And then she turned around and gave 2 of her daughters to live with those same people. And knowing that this man, what he did to her, knowing that he's going to do the same thing to her daughters. In turn, every good and bad thing that I experienced, I want y'all to get it too, because you're not going to be better than me. Let's listen.
That's cool.
Say about 12, 13.
Same age as you. Did you tell?
I did, but they didn't believe me.
So what happened?
Nothing. I just had to go by seeing him every time he came to my mother's house.
Just like you. Yeah? Just like you. Did you know that's what she had been through?
She told me that she was molested, but she never told me exactly who it was.
Or that she had had the same experience?
The same experience.
Wow. And what else? What is that? Tell me what's going on right now.
Anger?
That's not anger, baby. That's rage.
Pretty much.
And how do you live that? How does that show up in your life, that rage? How does it show up?
Because I never understood, and I still don't understand why my mother gave me to these people.
Ask her. Ask her. She's sitting right there.
How could you?
Go ahead, speak
How
it.
could you give me to this family and you know what you went through? That's the reason why I actually really held a grudge against you all this long time. Why actually?
Did y'all see the rage and anger and sadness on this girl's face? Now, she's in her early 20s, I believe, here. And she's been with these people all this time. And just imagine having to think, like, why did my mama give me to these predators? Did she hated me that much she would give me to somebody that was going to abuse me? Oh my God.
It basically started hating you for that.
How did get to you at your father's house?
He used to sneak in my room.
Does your stepmom?
Now, she's telling her about how the man would get to her. Now watch what she asked her.
The family know. They know now. The family knows about it.
Did anybody step up to defend you?
No, absolutely no one. That's who Precious is with that family now. No.
Now, she's telling her that the other daughter is with that family now. Not the one that was talking, but another daughter is with that family now. She just left her daughters to the wolves.
This is what that.
That's the family that Precious is with.
Why?
Yes, why?
Is it still around?
Mm-hmm.
The one that violated you? And you let your daughter go there? Oh, Miss Alicia, talk to me about that.
She say respect goes both ways. It's like
if you act like that's what you're gonna be called.
You can't just keep.
I say, yeah, she wanna let's just put out here. Now you playing crazy. I be calling her sometimes like what the you keep saying, hey, can we just calm down? No.
Now here goes to the point when I said some of the signs are verbal aggression, combativeness, name calling. She likes to call her daughter hoes and bees. For just because. Not because she is one, but because she is one. She wants her to be like her.
What the wrong with you? What's wrong with you? You don't think you grown. That's how I talk to her. That's the truth.
She say respect. Now finally on this show, it's like I really get to realize how she acts. And it's like she's not even giving me a scenario of why.
What do you want your mother to understand?
I want her to understand that, like, I will be there to help. I will help every time you ask, but it's like you can't just go off yelling.
Do you regret having a daughter?
If she was a boy, she'd probably be better.
Did you hear what she said? If she was a boy, she might have been better. We're going to get into that. Why mothers love their sons more than their daughters. Let's go. We're gonna get into it real quick because I know sis about to come on. Let's go.
Y'all moms today seem like y'all so jealous of your daughters. Okay? Cause like you're getting older, your daughter much younger, your daughter came out way beautiful than you are. Like a lot of moms are really hating on their motherfucking daughters. And I'm so proud to say I don't have a mother like these other women, because I be seeing them disrespecting their daughters, cutting their hair, trying to make them look ugly, trying to like do all the things and embarrass them. Why would you want to embarrass your own daughter, your child? Like if they fuck up, why do it need to be videotaped? Why do it need to like it's
I'm quite sure y'all have seen so I think sis has showed one of the videos where the mother literally cut this girl's hair off on social media to embarrass her.
so disrespectful. Y'all some disrespectful ass bitches. Any woman who could put their daughter or their fucking child and film it and then do some disrespectful shit to them, that is fucked up. That is fucked up. Why are you jealous of something you created? Like you're weird. Like women are some fucked
Nigga, that word again, brother. Weird.
up creatures half the time. Stop doing shit to your daughters. I'm glad my mom don't do none of that shit y'all be doing.
You don't have to call me your daughter, but can you at least speak to me, acknowledge me? She's opened the closet door, she grabbed me out of there. She was livid. She had a conversation with my grandmother, her mom, and she told her mother to her face, I've never had a child. She was like, I've never had a child. And my grandmother, for the first time ever in my life, I saw her take up for me. Like, why can't you just speak to her? Why do you have to treat her that way? And my mother was like, I've never had a child. I don't know what you're talking about. They were arguing, and I just remember crying. My cousin was crying. And after she was done speaking to my mom, her mother, she came to me and she said, I will dog you for the rest of your life. She was like, I will never be your friend.
You hear that? A mother to a child, I will dog you for the rest of your life.
I will never forget those words. I won my second pageant, so I was 16. And my mother was calling the pageant director and was telling her I was an alcoholic, I was dating this older man, I was all of these horrible things, and that I should not be her beauty queen.
You see what I said earlier? They would do everything so that their daughter will not be better than them. This woman literally called the pageants to get her disqualified because she did not want her to succeed at anything. That's diabolical.
I was a horrible representation.
Yo, look what the fuck my mama did to my room. This bitch is toxic and she needs help. Like, she needs help. Like, I gotta get out of her. Get out! Get the fuck out! Get the fuck out! Get out, bitch! Get out! You ain't got nowhere to go. I'm straight, bro. You was a mistake, bitch.
Did y'all hear that? Verbal aggression, assault, hurtful words, belittling. Signs of a jealous mother. Now, I want y'all to check this out. You see, I put these pictures right here, right? See the two pictures of that's the mother and the daughter. Dressed alike, hair alike, tattoos alike, piercings alike. They're in competition with each other. Mother is competing with the daughter. Mother is trying to look like the daughter. Mother, I didn't want to put all of it in here, but they will go to the club together, party together. like they're sisters and not mother and daughter.
It's fucking close to saying fuck life. I keep trying, I keep trying, I keep praying, I keep praying. And shit just keep happening and happening. Like, when the fuck does it end?
Let's talk a little bit about mothers not liking their daughters. When a mother does not like their daughter or they're jealous of their daughter, I don't care how much she try to hide it. I don't care how much people try to convince her that it's not true. It is something about that. That daughter will feel that in her spirit. She feels it. She feels it when she's around her mother. She feels it when she's around her other family members. She feels that, hey, why is she treating them different than she treat me? Why does it seem like she gives them more attention, affection, or love than she gives me? Why does it seem as if she's rejecting me constantly for something I did not do? Mothers not liking their daughters. A mother that does not like their daughter is very narcissistic, selfish, and in the spirit of Jezebel when a mother can birth a child that she is jealous of. That is very toxic. Can you imagine the household can you imagine the pain and the trauma that a daughter would have to endure to be raised by someone who, one, does not like them, two, they're jealous of them, and three, because they don't like them and they're jealous of them, they want to break their spirit. That is what narcissistic moms do. When they have a jealousy towards their daughter, their goal, may they voice it, even if they don't voice it, their goal is to break them down. They want to break what's in them.
Y'all. Let's get back to it. All right. I mean, we talked about what the bad mama be doing, but let me go into what are some good signs of a good mother-daughter relationship. Let's talk about it real quick. They have mutual respect for each other. This means valuing each other's opinions, even when they differ, respecting each other's boundaries. They have open communication. They have trust and support. Daughters need to feel supported by their mothers, and mothers should trust their daughters to make their own choices. Individuality, appreciation, and affection. Sometimes you may have some shared interests or activities. And these days, y'all need to be teaching these chickadees how to cook and clean, because, okay. But anyway, acceptance and non-judgmental. Spending time together, productive time together, that should be. Making an effort to spend quality time together, whether it's through sharing meals, outings, or simply having a conversation, is important. A good mother-daughter relationship has guidance and mentorship. While friendships are valuable, mothers can also act as a mentor and advisor, guiding their daughters through their life's challenges. These are some of the good mother-daughter relationships points. Emotional support. Being able to offer emotional support and encouragement during difficult times. And learning from each other. Mothers and daughters can learn from each other's experiences and perspective, creating a dynamic of mutual growth. These are what are the signs of a good mother-daughter relationship. Okay? But I got a clip because we kind of glanced over this thing here about the mama ready for the daughter to be a boy than a girl. So I saw this clip, and then we'll be almost done. I want y'all to see this. It's interesting. Here we go.
My mom is on her way home, and she wants me out by the time she get here, all because I didn't cook dinner for her.
Okay. Mom is on her way home. Mom doesn't want the daughter in the house anymore. Why? Let's check this out. Why? Pay attention.
My mom is on her way home, and she wants me out by the time she get here, all because I didn't cook dinner for her raggedy ass son.
mom is mad because she didn't cook dinner for her son. Now, y'all might think, oh, well, if she's home with him, she should cook for her little brother, right? I know that's what y'all thinking, right? That's what y'all thinking. That's what y'all thinking, right? Wait till you see this. I was getting ready to say a word, but go ahead. Wait till you see this joker.
Look at him. This is all he does every day, and I'm supposed to cook and clean after him. Oh my God. Look, there's weed everywhere, trash. Like, bro, he's dirty. Only 17 years old. This man is 20 years old. He can.
She's only 17 years old, and that bum is 20-something years old, and all he does is play his video game, smoke weed, and leave trash in the room, and she's supposed to clean his room and cook dinner for him. So mama is mad because she is not taking care of him, the grown brother. Here we go.
I know she's gonna try to hit me. She's gonna try to hit me again. Oh, she's here. Oh, God.
I'm so glad that nigga didn't die on me today. Well, all right, child, I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Oh, she's here. Oh, God.
I'm so glad that nigga didn't die on me today. Well, all right, child, I'll talk to you tomorrow. I'm about to get out these clothes and take my bag. All right. Oh, Lord, baby. I know Kiara better have her shit packed. Ain't nothing to cook, huh? I know you better get your shit and pack it up right now.
But Mom, I don't have anywhere to go.
You got to get the hell out of here. I don't care about that. That's a you problem.
Mom, I didn't cook because I was doing my homework.
Yeah, Adrian, baby.
Yes, ma'am.
Did you eat?
Yeah, all I had was some cereal. She didn't cook, man.
Your brother been.
Y'all hear that? Hey, baby, did you eat? Or I just had some cereal. She ain't cooked nothing. Whoo, child.
You ain't cooked shit and all he had was cereal?
Mom, he's 20 years old. Why am I cooking for him? He can cook for himself.
You gonna do what the I say in my house and you get your shit and get the out of here.
Mama.
Mama ass. I don't want to hear all that shit. As a matter of fact, leave this motherfucking bag here. This the shit that I bought. You lucky you still got that goddamn phone. Now get your shit, get the out of my house before I piss out you. Still standing.
As you can see, she went to punch her. Yeah.
Last time, you're gonna put your hands on me! I swear that's the last time you don't put your hands on me! Get out!
I'll bust you in your motherfucking head!
Swear to God. She burned the hell. The only reason why she deals with the only reason why she likes my motherfucking brother is because she's still his dad because my dad can't stand her because she's a asshole. This only just swear to God. What the Now you gonna shoot me.
I'll kill you dead, bitch.
No.
I'll kill her dead. Now fuck that. She
You
gotta
need
go.
help.
She gotta go.
I hope she know that.
Get the fuck out.
Like,
I'm shaking all that shit out. She gotta go.
Let's get to it. A lot of times when the mother loves the son more than the daughter, she's creating a son-husband relationship with the son. Because she has a son-husband relationship with the son, she often ostracized the daughter, as you can see in the clip. When he gets to sit home and play video games all day, the daughter has to cater to him, even though she's in school, she has homework to do, or have to go to work or whatever. But the son has to be catered to because the son is her husband. That's what happens with these son-husband relationships. Oftentimes, the daughters are pushed out of the home when the sons are encouraged to stay home with the mama. I call it mama girlfriend. So let's look at some toxic mother-son relationships. I wasn't going to leave y'all out, guys. Mamas can be jealous of their sons too. They can have some very toxic things going on with the son, the mamas and the sons. Okay? So I didn't forget about y'all. And after this slide, we are ready to be redirected over to sis. Let's see. Toxic mother-son relationships. While mothers generally have strong, loving bonds with their son, jealousy can sometimes arise, often stemming from a mother's own insecurities, unmet needs. And what the unmet need is, she don't got no man. Okay? She wants to have control over him because in her mind, that's her man. Okay? Y'all understand what I'm saying? Y'all listening? Or a desire to control the relationship. This jealousy can be manifest in various ways, including possessiveness, overprotectiveness, or even criticism of the son's girlfriend or wife. Have y'all heard mothers say, "There is no woman good enough for my baby"? I know y'all heard that before. Possible reasons for a mother's jealousy with the son: unmet needs and insecurities. A mother's own insecurities about her worth and her son's potential can lead to jealousy. She may feel threatened by her son's independence or his relationships with another woman. You will never replace me, my son. No woman can take my place. I don't want you to be independent, so baby, you can stay here with mama all you want for the rest of your life if you want to. Because you my man. Okay? Narcissistic tendencies. Some mothers may exhibit narcissistic traits, putting their own emotional needs above their sons and feeling entitled to his, come on now, to his attention and affection. Son husbands. Son husbands. Y'all hear what I'm saying? And here's the look, and this one goes into the attention and affection. An unhealthy level of closeness. Unhealthy level of closeness and lack of boundaries in a mother-son relationship can create an environment where jealousy can thrive. Y'all know what they're getting at. Loss of control. As sons mature and begin to form their own relationships, mother may feel a loss of control and a sense of being replaced, leading to jealousy. Identification and envy. Mothers may identify with their sons and feel envious of their success, achievements, and relationships. It all goes back to that relationship, because the relationship is pretty much going to show up in every definition, because it's like the other woman thing that shows itself in the reasons why mothers are jealous of their daughters. When it comes to the father-daughter relationship, or mothers get jealous because they feel like you're replacing me. I am the woman, you replacing with another woman. And this is what happens with these mothers that are unnaturally attached to their sons. Excessive possessiveness. Constantly question their son's whereabouts. Where you at? What you're doing? Trying to control his choices. Bribing him. Using money, gifts. Allowing him to be a bum. Like in the clip, he gets to play games all day. Criticism of the son's partner. Nobody can love my son like I do. Stealing the spotlight. Dominating the conversations. Constantly seeking attention in the son's presence. Overprotectiveness. Unnecessary worry about the son's safety or well-being. Interfering with his decisions. And most likely interfering with his relationship decisions. Difficulty accepting the son's independence. So basically, the toxic mother-son relationship is basically the son-mother relationship. So if the son is engaging in anything that the mother feels that can replace her, take away her attention, take him from her, she's going to act up. Y'all get what I'm saying? Okay. So this is the toxic mama and the sons, okay? Well, bro, what you say, brother? They better wives than to their sons than their actual. Right. Thank you. Exactly. TC, I agree with you. All right. This is the last slide. And so I think, brother, did y'all start yet? Because this is the last one. And we are done. I'm missing one. I have some tips on how to cope with the situation. You know, I'm never going to leave you guys without some tips of solution and healing. Here we go. Solutions and healing. Seek professional help. If you feel like you're going through these signs that you're dealing with a jealous or narcissistic mother, please seek professional help. Second, grieve the loss. If you feel that you cannot maintain a relationship with your mother, it's important to acknowledge and grieve the loss. Losing a mother-daughter relationship is one of the most painful events across a lifespan. So if you need to take the time, make sure you reconcile that and grieve the loss of not having that close relationship. Stop self-blaming. Not all mother-daughter relationships are perfect, and they are usually up and down in navigating differences and views. Holding on to self-blame only causes you to feel hurt, so try and let it go. Cultivate supportive relationships, whether it's social connections, support groups. Seek out some people that you can confide in. Focus on how you can carve out your own life. Find interest in hobbies that bring you joy to keep you focused on bringing yourself happy and bringing emotional fulfillment and love to you. You can't worry about what she's feeling. You have to heal yourself first. Give yourself permission to take care of your own needs first. That's basically piggybacking off with this, what I just said. Before you can assist others, always put your oxygen mask on first. Put the oxygen mask on first before you give it to somebody else. You have to heal yourself first. You have to take care of yourself first. So if you are continuing a relationship with her, establish firm boundaries. Boundaries are essential in any relationship. There has to be mutual respect. Acknowledge your anger. Your anger is there for a reason, and it is a sign that a boundary has been crossed. Perhaps look at ways to release your anger by exercising, screaming, journaling. Find some ways to release it. Don't release it on her, but find some other ways to release it. Okay. Communicate openly. Be honest about your feelings. Have clear, transparent communications when you're in conversations with her. Don't sugarcoat anything. Be assertive. It's okay to say no. Listen to yourself. Listen to your own feelings and emotions and help you make your decisions when dealing with your mother. Manage your expectations. That's going back to boundaries and acceptance. Accepting that your relationship is how it is, but maybe accepting that it is not perfect and perhaps this is what it is. All right? That's all I got, guys. This was a quick one. I just want to get that out of the chamber because I had so many other things that I'm going to be doing. So this was sitting there, and I want to finish up the Mommy Dearest series. And that was the last one of the Mommy Dearest series, y'all. So now we can focus on some other stuff, okay? So think that's some future. I mean, gotta give it some. So, brother, did y'all start yet? So we can because I had the redirect on. We just go over there. Shout out to everybody that tuned in. Everybody's gonna go and watch the replay, and I will put some resources in the comment section and in the description later on. So if you feel like you need to talk to someone, you need some resources on how to deal if you're dealing with this type of situation with your mother, whether it be you as a son or you as a daughter. I will put that in the description, okay? Because we weird over here, we don't like to, we weird. Okay. We don't, we don't do nothing over here. We don't be talking about nothing because we weird. But anyway, so I just want to make sure everybody has that information. So when you come back on the replay, make sure you guys check that out. I'm trying to make sure I put it in there tonight. So when you catch the replay. Of course, after tonight, it goes on membership only. So if you don't have a membership, please join the membership because as always, my lives goes on membership after 24 hours. Okay. So yeah, that's it. So we are going over to Shame Sunday. So if you just sit right here, we're gonna be, we're gonna go over there. Let me shout out brother shout out to brother for gifting one membership. I love it when they get sniped. If you have get a membership, make sure you maintain it. Please maintain your memberships because this summer is going to be, we're going to have a lot of member-only live streams. I mean, this summer is going to be something else over here on Red Lipstick Vibes. Got a lot of stuff doing because we going corporate, okay? God darn it. Shout out to brother for the $2 super chat tribe activity. So guys, thank you very much. Of course, you know I gotta play my friend.
Getting to the money. Everybody mad. I got all this money on my motherfucking mind. Diamonds on my dial, I can't even see the time. All I know is blood, Crips, Pyro. Everybody mad.
Oh my goodness, I love that. When he said Pyro, when he hit that Pyro, baby. Okay, I'm just saying when he hit that Pyro, that hit different. All right, guys, sit right here, or if you already are for notification, we're going over to Shame Sunday. Cisco got some informations for us, and so make sure you guys drop down in the chat, engage in the chat. And so you know what we about to do, baby. And we's out.
As soon as the show over, he do like this. Well, I'm ready to go.
Hello, why do they doubt the kid? I'm about to prove them all wrong again. I got a low tolerance, cause they don't even know what the problem is. It's me. You waiting on the boy to fail, then hold your breath and face your death. Cause you play a roulette with each step I progress, no less. Go ahead and place your bets. Cause we know where we at, we know we top tier. Cause all the hate that you bring, we know it stops here. I'm taking off like a rocketeer and stopping here. It's strange how they cannot see the future but see profit here. Wait up, we gon' always win. Promise that that's not a promise, yeah, that is a threat. You know that I promise to bring the team commas. When the whole team win, that's when you flex. Win, and I'ma do it again. Watch me win, then watch me do it again. Tell 'em I can't take no loss. My team hold no L's, no. Aiming for the top, can't make it by myself. I ain't taking no loss. I ain't taking no loss. Look, I'ma always win. I ain't taking no loss. Look, I'ma always win. We already know that we the coldest. Watch me heat it up, let me focus. I'm going toe to toe with foes. I know they notice. I kick in doors, they only hope for closing. Why? Cause they know I go again. And when they get it right, I'm the one that can make it flow again. Talk to me nice, my team they ready to go again. Running into us, we'll gladly send you home again. We don't talk, better know the grind gon' match my walk. I'm a cheat code, I don't take no loss. Making no sense, run up the scope. Cause all I do is win, and I'ma do it again. Watch me win, then watch me do it again. Tell 'em I can't take no loss. My team hold no L's, no. Aiming for the top, can't make it by myself. I ain't taking no loss. I ain't taking no loss. Look, I'ma always win. I ain't taking no loss.